For generations, baseball has been Venezuela's way out. A bat, a glove, and a dream have carried thousands of children beyond poverty. But after the earthquakes, some of those dreams now lie buried beneath the rubble. And one of the country's most beloved youth leagues is mourning a generation that may never take the field again. More than 2 weeks after twin earthquakes tore through Venezuela's coast, the country's most cherished youth baseball league is still counting how many of its young players will never return to the field. Los Criollitos, a grassroots league with an estimated 40,000 players nationwide, has long served as a pathway out of poverty for Venezuelan children, producing stars who went on to Major League Baseball. In La Guaira, the coastal city hit hardest by the quakes on June 24th, around 600 children between the ages of 4 and 17 play in the league's ranks. Among those still missing is 6-year-old Hiram Villarroel, along with both his parents, buried somewhere beneath the ruins of their apartment building. His godfather, Russell Vasquez, has visited the site daily.
I feel helpless. I just want to get inside the building and search all over, but I can't.
Johnny Sojo, president of the league's La Guaira chapter, has declined to confirm a widely circulated figure of over 100 young players dead, saying the league will not release a toll until search efforts are complete.
I don't have the certainty to tell you if it's 100, if it's fewer or more. Each one hurts because they are all children.
Miguel Moreno, who runs a baseball club of 150 children in some of the worst-hit neighborhoods, said his club alone lost at least 6 children and 10 parents, most of whom would have survived had they not been at home when the quakes struck. Other families escaped by chance, having stepped out just before the tremors hit. 10-year-old Raymer Flores, who lost his house, now sleeps under a tarp at a baseball field turned shelter.
We play to have fun. If a teammate strikes out, we support him. We're practically a family.
Meanwhile, Elizabeth Pacheco, whose family fled their apartment unscathed, said her son now wants only to recover the trophies and medals he earned playing the sport since the age of 6. 12-year-old Jefferson Sages, who nearly made Venezuela's national team this year, says he is determined to keep playing despite losing his home.
I want to give my family a better future, buy my mom a house and help those who need it most, give them food.
Concurrently, the national death toll from the earthquakes has surpassed 3,800, with officials warning the true number is likely higher, while thousands still remain missing. Venezuela's football community is in mourning after a devastating earthquake tore through the country on June 24th, killing close to 2,000 people and leaving countless others displaced. The disaster struck as the nation's attention was fixed on the 2026 FIFA World Cup, turning celebration into grief within hours. Among those affected is Marítimo de la Guaira player Héctor Bello, who lost his wife after she shielded their daughter with her own body as their home collapsed. In an emotional tribute posted online, Bello said he would carry the burden of explaining her sacrifice to their child alone.
Andrea, today you leave me alone with my beautiful princess, my heart shattered, trying to be strong, trying to hold on for our baby. After everything you did for her, I can't let you down because I know that from somewhere you'll be watching over us and protecting us, as always.
His teammate Lucas Trejo suffered an even heavier blow. His wife and both of their children were pulled from the rubble after more than 70 hours, none of them surviving. The losses extend deep into Venezuela's football pipeline. Yimbert Berroteran died alongside his partner, while Caracas youth prospect Razan Sijar was killed with relatives close by. Ricardo Veloz, regarded as one of the country's brightest young talents, also lost his life. The youngest victim connected to the sport was 14-year-old Victor Palacios, a rising player who had hoped to one day represent Venezuela on the international stage. National Assembly President Jorge Rodriguez confirmed this week that the death toll had climbed past 1,943, warning that the figure is likely to rise further as rescue efforts continue.
As of today, 1,943 people have been counted among the dead. The number of injured has reached 10,571. So far, we have 15,866 people left homeless. 14 shelters have already been opened in La Guaira state, and 55 shelters are operating across Caracas, Miranda, and other affected states.
For a football community already grappling with personal loss, the scale of the destruction has turned private grief into a national reckoning, with clubs, players and supporters now facing the task of rebuilding lives shattered in a matter of hours. As Venezuela begins the long process of recovery, the football world has extended its solidarity, with clubs and federations across the globe expected to pay tribute in the coming weeks. For now, the country mourns, and the healing has only just begun. Against overwhelming odds, rescuers in Venezuela have pulled a toddler alive from the rubble 6 days after twin earthquakes devastated the country's northern coast, offering a rare moment of hope as the humanitarian crisis continues to deepen. According to Reuters, the child, identified as Mourns, was rescued on June 30th from the collapsed Los Corrales Garden 1 residential building in La Guaira by a Jordanian search and rescue team. Venezuela's acting president Delcy Rodriguez announced the rescue on Telegram, describing the child as 3 years old, while National Assembly President Jorge Rodriguez identified him as 2 years old.
We must hold on to the hope of continuing to find people alive beneath the rubble. Early this morning, a 2-year-old boy was rescued and is currently receiving care at a health center in Caracas.
The boy was taken to a hospital in Caracas, where officials said he was receiving medical treatment. Video released by authorities showed rescuers applauding as the child was lifted from the debris, well beyond the first 72-hour survival window, which disaster experts consider the period with the highest chance of finding survivors alive. The earthquakes, measuring magnitudes 7.2 and 7.5 and striking less than a minute apart on June 24th, flattened apartment blocks and trapped thousands beneath the rubble. According to the Venezuelan government, at least 1,943 people have been killed, more than 10,500 injured, around 16,000 left homeless, while 43,000 people remain missing. Authorities say over 6,400 people have been rescued so far. A preliminary NASA satellite assessment, based on European Space Agency Sentinel-1 radar imagery, analysed by researchers at Oregon State University, estimates that approximately 58,870 buildings were likely damaged or destroyed, far exceeding official structural damage estimates. The United Nations says the disaster's humanitarian impact continues to grow. A 47-metric-ton UNICEF aid shipment arrived in Venezuela on Tuesday, carrying emergency health kits, newborn care supplies, medicines and disease prevention equipment for children and families affected by the disaster. UNICEF estimates 680,000 children now require humanitarian assistance nationwide. Meanwhile, the UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, warned that food shortages, collapsing basic services, and disrupted communications are worsening conditions in La Guaira, where community tensions are rising as aid struggles to reach survivors. The World Health Organization also warned that overcrowded shelters and low vaccination coverage could increase the risk of outbreaks of diseases such as measles and diphtheria. Rescue operations continue across the disaster zone, although hopes of finding more survivors are fading. On June 30th, rescue teams from Ecuador and the United States ended efforts at one collapsed building in Macuto, after losing contact with a mother and her 3 children trapped beneath the debris following more than 40 hours of rescue attempts. As emergency crews continue searching through thousands of collapsed structures, aid agencies warn that the challenge is no longer only finding survivors, but preventing an even larger humanitarian catastrophe in the weeks ahead.
En este momento en el país hay 50 equipos internacionales registrados. Levanta la pasita, Doc.
La relación con los caninos, con los binomios caninos de parte mía como médico veterinario es estar pendiente siempre de ellos, del bienestar animal, siempre estar al pendiente de su salud, que darle lo mejor de mí para que ellos en el área de operaciones o en la infraestructura den lo mejor al buscar esa esperanza, buscar esa vida que necesitamos encontrar.
En la noche es solo para el bienestar tanto de ustedes como de las mascotas y porque estratégicamente hay un poco más de silencio. No nos van a cerrar las calles como nos tocó hoy en pleno calor y con estos muchachos.
¿Todo el periodo operacional?
Toda la noche.
Toda la noche.
Toda la noche.
Vamos con un perro cada uno. ¿Listo? Seguridad, Altamirano.
Les dije, miren si de pronto nosotros estamos tratando de entrar por del frente. A ver si de pronto, como él tiene apilamiento atrás, de pronto allá está levantada, está al contrario. Le dieron toda la vuelta, maripino.
Ya sabemos que con el pasar de los días y entre más horas y más aumenta el tiempo, las probabilidades de supervivencia son menores. Quisiéramos quedarnos aquí todo el tiempo posible hasta el último momento y sacar hasta la última persona, pero es imposible.
De sentir frustración de no poder encontrar muchas más personas con vida y se sigue guardando la esperanza de poder hacerlo.
Estamos utilizando la noche ya que hay pocas personas ya en las calles, pocos vehículos, motos, está un poco más controlada la ciudad, por lo tanto al tener más silencio es más efectivo poder escuchar los ruidos o las voces en el interior de las edificaciones.